So since obviously my first IPKO was not my last, let me express the hope here today that this IPKO will be the IPKO of all IPKOs. And with that wish, ladies and gentlemen, I express hope. Hope that during this IPKO and moving forward, we as Kingdom Parliaments will finally address the elephant, or maybe the elephants, in the room. The biggest elephant that I see is in fact that, at least in practice, the relationship within the kingdom are based on gelijkwaardigheid, equivalence, and not gelijkheid, equality. And without going into the semantics of the difference between the two, I'm sure everyone knows what I'm referring to, the much debated democratic deficits that manifest itself in the different shapes and forms. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, my dear colleagues, I look forward to the deliberations in the coming days, and I'm also optimistic about the outcome. My optimism stems mainly from three things. The first is the fact that the Dutch government has committed to executing 3 motions passed in the Staten-Generaal, 2 in the Dutch Senate and 1 in the Dutch Parliament, the so-called de Graaf, Van Raak, and Rosenmuller motions. The Van Raak motion was also co-sponsored by our colleagues in Aruba and Curaçao. My second main reason for my optimism is the fact that the Dutch Parliament has added Article 73 to the UN Charter to its Kennis agenda. I want to hereby thank my colleague MP Jorien Reuter for her efforts to get this important document placed on the agenda for the Dutch Parliament. My third reason for optimism is that former MP André Bosman's proposal to make it easier for the Caribbean islands to leave the constellation of the Kingdom Charter has been picked up by my colleague MP Roelien Kamminga. I want to hereby thank and acknowledge her for this, and I've had frank, pleasant conversations with André Bosman on this in the past, and although his proposal has some technical flaws, he truly understands what the elephant in the room is. Including his proposal in the execution of the 3 motions, these 3 motions, this will allow us to have a discussion on all options that are on the table. I'm convinced that if we, as Kingdom parliamentarians, jointly support the execution of all these initiatives, we will be able to once and for all address the fundamental issues that we have faced in the Kingdom since the Charter of the Kingdom came into being. Let us work together in creating a charter that will end all disputes between us as Kingdom partners. A charter that ensures true capacity building for the Caribbean part of the Kingdom. And cooperation, a charter that will ensure cooperation based on equality. A charter that will eliminate the democratic deficits and fully comply with international laws. And wouldn't that be the best birthday gift that we give our citizens of the entire Kingdom? Then on the 70th anniversary of the Statute in 2024.